What's going on, guys? So today's Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to New Hampshire to go off-roading with an off-road group that I found on Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's just a trail ride. It says stock friendly, but I've been meaning to do this for a while. I have the time today, so I'm gonna do it. Possibly, I'm gonna see how much of a pain it is, but I'm gonna do the rear fender chop kit. Just to gain a little bit more clearance. I have Rubicon fenders in my shopping cart. I just need to buy them. But this week I bought a ton of tools off the Snap-on truck, and you guys can guess how much I owe Snap-on now. First person to hit the number correctly wins. You're not winning anything. I'm just gonna say that you guys win. Maybe I'll give you a shout out in the next video. I just removed the air dam from the front because that was rubbing under full lock, hitting bumps. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start taking the rear fenders off after I show you guys what I'm doing. So here she is. I removed that air dam down there, if you guys can see. It's right there. Removed the air dam. I bought these headlights because the stock one sucked, but these aren't much better. If it's raining, you can't see at night at all. The Rubicon fenders I'm gonna get the Rubicon High Lines with the LED. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's like $300. And then I'm gonna get the American Adventure Labs fender chop kit, so then I'll have just the one light up here and it'll be very, very nice. I'm wearing gloves because my hands are super cracked, so I have lotion on. So basically, if you can see in here, there's a little crease in there, or a little line. So you got to remove your inner fender liner, 3 screws, a couple of push pins, and then after that you're gonna go through and there's 9 of these little tabs. And what you're gonna want to do is see how there's that center of it right there. You're gonna go ahead and push that in with a small pick, screwdriver, whatever you got. Push that in so you can remove this inner fender liner. So I'll show you if I get stuck. I'll be right back. All right, so pushing these pins in, I thought it was gonna be nice and easy because they have the same setup on like BMW, Mercedes. Every car has these. And normally you can just take a pick and just sort of go like that, push it right through. No, these is taking both hands and pushing. So I got this one out, this one out. This one I did not. I pushed as hard as I could and it's not coming out. And I got this one out. But I had to revert from a pick to a ground down Phillips head. And so you ready? Watch. One hand, you go in the center of that thing. No, I gotta use 2 hands. I'll be back. Okay, got all the pins out. So now that the pins are out, you're gonna go ahead and take your body prying tool, your trim removal tool, sort of go under there and just wiggle it out and out. You're gonna do that for all 9 of them along the fender. All right, so inner fender liner is out. I got hung up because there's mud on my fender liner. I couldn't see that there's 2 more in the fender liner that go there and there. These things are so cheap. Also, like, they were breaking off as I was pulling out the just regular push pins. Oh well, that's why you replace them. Okay, so now that we're in here, see all those little white clips? You're gonna go around the entire thing, squeeze on the backside with a pair of pliers, and then take a body pusher tool, this thing, you know, a little prying tool, squeeze it with pliers, both hands, so I won't be able to film, and push them out. I'll show you when I get it done. Right, so the fender liner's out. This clip right here, you cannot get to it underneath or anything, so just break it. You're gonna have extras, blah blah blah. Make sure you clean off like where the fender mounts while you have it off, so you don't scratch the piss out of your paint. Here is the fender. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and pop those push pins out on either side, remove that, and then we're gonna not so gently remove this skin from the fender liner. So let's do that. Let's see how it works. All right, so I already started doing this, but what you're gonna wanna do now, after you take the 2 pins that hold these brackets in, See, there's your 2 extra now. Or if you take those 2 pins out on each side, you're gonna go ahead, grab onto where those clips were attached, basically the lowest part of your fender, and start yanking. It's not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that, because everything's cracking and making noises, and yeah. So I'm almost done with this one. I pulled it to about yay, and now I'm gonna come up this way because I got stuck pulling it this way. But you do this, and then we'll go ahead and reinstall it, see what it looks like. Now that you've removed your one broken one that you cannot get to, go ahead and take some water, something, just wipe down the inside before you stick it back on. And then, I'm gonna show this just now. You're gonna take this clip out. It should just come out by pushing it, but I might be wrong and I might need 2 hands. But you just push that out, slide it out, and you're gonna slide it into the one hole in the fender that is now missing one. So that'll pop back into that hole. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down quick. All right, so I went through, clipped it all back in. You just gotta make sure it's clipped, you know, reach behind, push on it, make sure all the clips are in. I'm curious to see how much it's gonna flap around. It shouldn't be too bad, but we'll find out. Need to do something about that. That's gonna get annoying. I don't wanna see paint. But as you can tell, it looks, we have a lot more clearance now. I didn't take it before measuring. I can go measure on the other side. But now the last step that you're gonna have to do is just, see all these little tabs? You're just gonna go ahead and trim all those off. Use whatever you choose that you wanna use. I'm gonna use, I don't know what I'm gonna use. Probably a pair of dikes. But that's it. And then we gotta go do the other side and repeat process. So here's the finished product. Now let's go do the other side. I'm probably not gonna film much because I wanna go home and I'm just gonna try and get it done. So I'll show you the finished product. And I'll do a measurement quick actually before I do that. Top of the tread to that lowest point right there, and we're at right about 7. Now if we go to the other side, I got stuff everywhere right now. Top of the tread to the point, and we're little under 9, around 7, 8 and 7/8. Not bad, not bad. This side off, and I just can't believe how much salt and dirt is behind the fender liners. I'm actually glad I'm taking them off so I can wash it when I go through the car wash. Or when I go to the car wash, or when I wash it here. Well, that's not in all the way. That's nice. I'm 3/4 of the way done with removing this. So I got that out. I gotta take that out, and then it's time to pry again. And we'll slap it back on, and then I'm done. Maybe I'll vacuum, depending on how long this takes me to pull it apart. But probably not. I'm probably gonna go home. Actually, go to my grandparents. So, let's pull this finished product. Looks pretty good. Definitely can't wait to get the Rubicon fronts. But 2 more inches of clearance, I'll take it. The front, back. I'm gonna go wash out inside there just to stop the rust from happening. This is all in preparation of going to off-road tomorrow, I think. It might just be a meet and greet. I don't really know. I'm just gonna show up and see what happens. It's 9:30 now. It's the end of the day. I went to my grandparents. I didn't end up doing anything with the Gladiator. Oh, I brought my stepdad to Hobbytown. I went with him to get him a Traxxas TRX4 scaler, if you guys are into RCs. So I have my scaler, an Axial SCX-10-2, and he has the TRX4, so we can both go off-roading together, have some fun. Well, off-roading, you know, miniature off-roading, something that we can go up and do in the backyard, which we already did, but it was cold. It was 31 degrees out, so that wasn't very fun, but it was fun, so that's something. This is going to be the end of this video. Tomorrow I will be recording another video. I'm going to a meet and greet with an off-road group I found on Facebook, and I should be able to snag some videos of us cruising down some unpaved roads in New Hampshire. Due to March 1st being the beginning of the mud season, they closed down the trails from March 1st until May 1st. So May 1st, we'll be able to go off-roading again on real trails. But until then, still get to go hang out with some Jeep peeps, talk about rigs, and, you know, cruise down some unpaved roads, which in New Hampshire, it should be pretty fun, you know. maybe an unpaved road up there is somewhat decent, whereas here an unpaved road is an unpaved road, completely flat, no ruts, you know, nothing even worth having fun over. That's it for this video, guys. So if it was helpful at all, if you guys have any more questions, if you guys want to know anything, please leave it down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. So my next video is, this video is going to go up in like 2 days. I have my Volvo video, which should be out by now, depends on what it is. I'll have that uploaded, then this, and then the Jeep day tomorrow will be uploaded in either 2 days after the next 2 days when this comes out, or whenever. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you can. Ask me questions, I'll answer them. Comment on my lovely stash, as many of you have. It's not going anywhere. It makes me look more grown up, so when customers come in, they're not like, what's this young kid doing working on my $100,000 car? People think I'm like 27. I'm not. All right, so thanks, guys. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this. Peace out.